Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the test account and we're going to be looking at all the updates that we're getting with the patch. Now up on the global server, Monday is going to be the patch notes, Tuesday is going to be patch day, meaning we're going to have access to a brand new beast. Now the Trickery Chest, overall, I love how it looks. I love the build of this. It's really cool looking. I want to run through the skills and abilities and show you what else we do have with this patch. Now looking at the ill-begotten wealth. Now if you remember, this is kind of like a treasure chest. So it spews out golden coins, dealing 250% beast damage to all enemies while throwing doomed treasure at heroes. So pretty cool. After the enemy picks it up, they will gain 200 energy, but will be haunted by resentment until the next time they use their ultimate. And that uses the ultimate will have no effect. So this is going to negate ultimates in its entirety. That is super broken, which is awesome. We thought Aziz was cool where he could go ahead and delay or block those ultimates from happening. This is going to get rid of it and will be targeted for the next base attack in descending order. If there aren't enough heroes with resentment, the hero that has previously been affected will be prioritized order based on their attack rating. If an enemy hero has resentment and they pick up another chest, they are losing 300 energy points. I think with the Awakened version of Shamira, a couple other ones, this could be very interesting to see how it works. Energy gained by enemy hero by ill-begotten wealth will be deducted over 3 seconds. During the first 15 and 40 seconds of battle, there will be extra chests, and then at 18, we want to get the beast to 18. Anytime that they are released, you get them at 18. This is the reason why I really stressed it over on the classic version, to get the beast resonance up to 18. When Trickery uses Ill-Begotten, it will throw a number of pure treasure equal to that. When allies pick it up, 300 energy, 40% attack rating. That is broken. Absolutely broken when it comes to heroes' ultimate abilities being able to buff up attack rating. If they suffer fatal damage after picking one up, the pure treasure will shatter, generating a shield that will offset damage equal to 50% of Trickery Chest max health. There's going to be a cheat death in here, which is kind of crazy. Pure Treasure will prioritize targeting ally heroes that have never picked one up based on their attack rating. So there is going to be a big RNG factor. If an ally hero already has a Pure Treasure when they pick up another one, they get 400 energy, which is absolutely crazy. Now at the start of battle, Trickery Chest use Ill-Begotten Wealth without spending any energy. So it's going to be out there already. At level 15, next time an enemy uses resentment, uses their ultimate, they'll be unable to recover energy for several seconds. So again, we're going to lock out the ultimate abilities. Enemy heroes affected by resentment take 40% more damage. Broken. Absolutely broken beast in its entirety. So, and I'm assuming if you use this on a boss, this is going to have the 40% more damage buff, which means, again, kind of broken when it comes to the build, when it comes to the ability to go in there and really do this. Now, in addition, we also do have the Ghoulish Gallery, and I wanted to see exactly how this kind of works. So looking in here, we go into the Ghoulish Gallery. In the bottom right, there is an Explore North. There is also an Explore South. So there is a different display in here. We can see this is the North Gallery. You're getting all of these arcane staffs. Then the South Gallery, this did yield us 30 staffs out of the South Zone, but you can see we do have the artifacts in here, and we also do have a lot of staffs. Now, one thing to know, guys, is right here, boom, there are 2 more coming soon, and I don't know if that's only going to be 2 more, but that means we could get 2 more collections in their entirety when we're going through the zone. Now, remember, the North Zone and the South Zone are different. So if you're going through the South Zone, and you can see exploring the South, we just have the few that we have in here. But going through here and being able to make progression in here is going to make a big difference. Now, overall Ghoulish Gallery, they are going to share the arcane staffs. They are going to share the bizarre totems. They're going to share everything. And once you run through this, I believe it was 3 times, maybe 5 times. I think 5 times once you go through the South, then you'll be able to just run through this quickly. You won't have to run through here and do everything. Also, there was a really big nerf for all of the crappy collections or all of the crappy things to drop in here. It's a greatly reduced, don't know what exactly that number looks like, going through and running the collection in here. Now, I'm also kind of questioning, is the guild stuff up as well? We know there were going to be some bosses within the guild itself, and I'm hoping this is going to be up. Now, over on the test server, I really don't do a ton, but I don't know if the guild hunt or what this is going to look like. So we do have Riz, there's the regular quick battle that we see, and there is Soren. So I don't think the guild things are up as it sits right now. or I don't know if there's something that has to be triggered or where exactly it would be at, because those are all the same. We have the chest. We have a guild store. Again, not a lot really going on in here. Maybe in the guild hunt, maybe, nope, nothing in here. Level 9, this has literally been still the level 9 forever since we've had this. So unfortunately, nothing up. And this does look a little bit different. Just kind of looking at this, I don't know if this is proactively looking at getting ready for what is coming, but we also do have the couple other things with the events that are going on, because we have, you know, the circus tour, the Lost Spire, and we also do have the new beast. Now in here, they're going to give you the ability to limited time beast exchange. Most players say to buy this. I do, just because you can pick up whatever you want to with the secret spice, but going through the treasure trail, the beast rearing, this is going to give you some extra resources out of this. Within the bundles, you'll actually get some free baits in there. And one thing to note with the treasure tails is it does have a cooldown. You can see right here, 27 days for the beast rearing. This is going to give you a ton of extra baits in here. You want to make sure you're farming this in the entirety. You do not want to miss this. After the 28-day cooldown, this is gone for the bonuses. Now, in addition, you do get a lot of resources to build out some of your heroes. We have engraving mats, you have time emblems, you have stargazer scrolls, you have poke coins, we got red chests. Everything that you want to get out of this event or out of the treasure trail really does make a big difference. You want to farm this, and you want to make sure, a lot of players already completed this, that you do not miss in the beats, in the baits. You do not want to miss them at all. And I honestly, I love how the new beast looks. That does look really cool overall. Adventures, we still have everything else, including the Land of Exiles, which I'm assuming is going to give us some time emblems. So thinking of the Awakened Heroes, thinking of, you know, continuing to go through here, we're starting to have a lot more places where we are getting different resources and getting a lot more resources. I really hope that it does continue. And I'm also hoping at some point that they do update the rest of our library with the Field of Stars and actually build these out a little bit further so we can have access to a couple other things. Because honestly, the last really two big things for AFK Arena that we need adjustments. Number one, the cost of the Draconic Heroes, the Highborn Draconic Heroes, those need adjusted in general, and then giving us access in its entirety to Arcane Staffs while reducing a little bit of the Ghoulish Gallery when it comes to the RNG factor in there. Now, we also know that with the version update, we do have a couple things else that are going on pretty much. And again, we haven't seen, I don't know what it said about the guild changes that were coming and what date. Some of these do have the dates right here, 4/5. That's 4/30. So again, Land of Exile is up. And I'm wondering what it is going to say, because Abyssal Expeditions 5/1. So we have a couple more days in there. And then here is 5/6. So that is when the guild field contracts are going to be up. So we do have a couple more days on that before they are going to be available. That's why we're not seeing them right now. But a lot of new stuff, including the Ghoulish Gallery, that's up. And they're giving us this assistance. Now, if you remember, they did this before. And these are the secret invitations used to gain one additional Ghoulish Gallery exploration. So not too bad. We also do have a Legendary Bizarre Totem. But getting these Arcane Staffs, like I said earlier, is the thing that we really, really need to focus on, that we need more of them in. So, all right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.